Hello everybody and welcome to Planet Mercury. I'm Mr. Mercury. This is a kind of like a let's play gameplay video. I've tried to do certain things in the past, live streaming, and live streaming didn't really work for me. I didn't really feel comfortable doing it. It's quite difficult. I have big respect for those people that do it. I couldn't have the time. I have a full-time job. I do a lot of activities during the week. It's so difficult to find time to dedicate to playing a game in which you can't stop. So at least what I'm going to be doing here is gameplay videos, short gameplay videos. I can edit them in sections and blah blah blah. You don't want to know the protocol. Anyway, we're going to be playing some train simulator. I've played this game before. It's relaxing, it's quick, it's easy, it doesn't require much thought, and it's quite nice to watch. If you're interested in that kind of thing. For those that are interested, I'm playing on an Alienware 15R3 laptop. It's an i7-7820 HK CPU, which runs about 4.4 gigahertz in boost, 16 gig of RAM with a GTX 1070 graphics card, 8 gig of onboard RAM there as well. So it will run okay. This game, for some reason, is ridiculously demanding. I can run games on ultra settings, which don't run at 60 frames per second yet. With this game here, it kind of struggles. It's so demanding. What I have got, what we're going to do, I've played this game before, I've done all the training, I've forgotten a lot of the controls, but what we're going to do is we're going to do a nice quick route. We're going to do the Bromley South to London route, and then maybe in the future we'll do some, I would like to do some Ipswich to or London Liverpool Street to Ipswich ones, simply because I'm from Romford and it passes through my hometown. So Bromley South, we're going to be driving the Class 465 networker. It's going to be we're going to be doing it in summer. It's going to be clear. It's 9:30. Operates southeastern service fast from Bromley South to London Victoria via the Catford Loop. So let's get into that. Let's get this thing going. There's a lot of loading in this game as well. One thing I do find is that the loading times are horrendous, so I'm probably going to be editing some of that out. Okay, so now that the loading's out of the way, as I say, I would have edited most of that out to make this nice and easy for you guys. Our objective is here, welcome aboard the 1B90, operating a southeastern service to London Victoria. This is a non-stop service to the capital, travelling via the Catford Loop. Set the train up and depart once boarding is complete. And there's a side note there with W, whenever you see this board located at the side of the track, you must sound the horn. I did know that anyway. But don't get me wrong, I'm not a train enthusiast by any stretch of the imagination. I did actually apply to become a train driver when I was younger. I passed all the reaction tests and the concentration tests. I failed at the interview, so I went into IT. What a different step that is. So I don't necessarily remember the controls. For some reason that's my controller, which I don't have connected. I do want to know the horn, which is space, the reverser is WS, regulator's AD, pantograph is P, and Z starts it. So let's see if I can remember some of that. Okie dokie. So I guess we're going to start the engine, which is on. Let's get the pantograph up, if it's not already. And it is now. We can start beginning loading some passengers, I reckon. Okay, so this little red timer here, I believe, means that the passengers are getting on. I can't remember how to change the... Ah, there we go. Can I... Yep. You can't really get a very good view here. Oh, there we go. Doors are open. A little beep will normally sound when the doors are ready to close. I don't think they are then, but okay, I'm assuming that they're done. Okay. Right, let's see if I can remember what to do here. Yeah, we're off. Okie dokie. So, we need to be at London Victoria platform by 9:51. We've got 11 miles. The speed limit, which is here, it's currently 60 miles per hour. Okay, so just getting used to my controls again. So let's get out of here. So I think I'm running this on medium to high settings as well. As I say, I mean, it's the frame rate's already quite low, so for some reason it's ridiculously demanding this game. Let's get some more speed. Okay, so we've actually got Shortlands platform coming up shortly, so I don't really want to gain too much speed because I'm going to be braking soon anyway, but let's see what we can get up to here. We've got a green light coming up, so there's nothing ahead into the other block section of the track. A nice little beep there which tells us everything's clear. And let's just bring this down because I'm going to put this into neutral because we're going to need to be braking in any second. We're going to start braking a little bit now anyway because the platform is really quite close, and I don't necessarily want to brake too hard when we're at the platform. Let's slow down a bit more. So we're approaching the platform, so we want to have a nice easy stop. And let's do that, because we're going to overrun, I reckon. Okay, so let's just take a look. So, for some reason my doors haven't opened. Hello? Okay, well that's my emergency brake. Why can't I open my doors? Oh, there they go. They're opening now. Were they open already? These ones ain't open for some reason. I have no idea why. But those ones are. But there's usually a little thing that comes across here that says you're done. I don't know why it's not. Anyway. I don't know if I have to wait for them to stop or I don't know. I might just go. Let's go. Oh, I'm going backwards. Why am I going backwards? Well, this isn't good. Here we go. That really was not good. Again, this is what I mean by the fact that I don't really remember the controls. So, yeah, and this is a new thing I'm going to try and do. We're going to try and play some video games and some short clips to make it easier for everyone. These are quite enjoyable. And I don't know why really I sound like Bob Ross. We're going to get a little bit of our titanium white paint. Let's get going. So the speed limit still being at 60 miles an hour. Might as well build up a little bit more. Yeah, so live streaming didn't really work out for me, but I feel that if people do want me to live stream, I'll still live stream every now and then, but it's not really something that really I enjoyed, if I'm honest. I just felt too uncomfortable doing it. I'm going to go into neutral, start braking, because we're now heading towards the station, and like last time I think we might overstep it a little bit. We have definitely overstepped this. There's still quite a bit down here. I think this is all the carriages, so let's just take a ganders at where we are. Yeah, we've massively overstepped it. There's the back of the train. Can I open up these doors? Yep. Okay, so we've got the doors open, and this is where the passengers kind of get on and off, but obviously, I mean, but it's not telling me. Oh, okay, so we're done. So let me head off into forward, and off we go. It just takes a little while to go. I don't know when our next station is, doesn't necessarily say. We've still got 10 miles before our final destination. Let's get some more speed. It'll probably tell us our next destination coming up soon. This gives us a rough indication. There's some nice frame rate drops there. We all love that. What's this? Envelope. Oh, not much. These are all our different camera angles. I think that's zoom out, zoom in. Can't remember what that one does. Oh, okay. Ain't that nice? Right, let's keep an eye on this here, because I've just realised that I might be going over speed, but I'm not. So we're at 60 miles an hour still. We're approaching that nicely. Let's come down now. So we're not going to be stopping at this one here, but as you can see down here on the map, for those who probably aren't too familiar with this game, we are going to be reducing our speed down to 40 soon. So I need to be prepared for that so that I don't incur any penalties. There's some nice frame rate drops there. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Maybe at some point I'll go back to getting a PC again, but I feel that this Alienware laptop is pretty decent for most games. As I can play a lot of games on Ultra, and which runs so smoothly at 60 frames per second with you know, so much detail. But for some reason, this game just absolutely hammers my laptop. But it did with my old PC as well. Why am I playing on a laptop? Well, because I do take my laptop a lot of places. As I say, I'm actually starting to do some video production, so I'm going to try and do some other things. That was a yellow warning there, which I actually didn't quite take notice of. We're going to start slowing down because it's going to be 40 miles an hour very shortly. And yeah, I do some stuff for work where I do video recording, and I have to edit those on site, so I take my laptop with me, and that's why. Video recording, video editing, all that kind of stuff. So I take my laptop with me, so it makes it easier. So it's much easier to, rather than dragging around a great big bloody PC. So we are now at 40 miles an hour. Can't go any faster than this. I haven't yet seen any W's. Either that or I've missed them. We're going to be going up to 60 miles an hour very shortly, so let's probably start increasing my speed now. This is lovely, these frame rate drops. Not quite yet, and now. So now we're at 50 miles an hour, let's get some more speed. Spacebar? Was it spacebar that was the horn? See, it's quite misleading actually, because the sign which we just passed there, the white circle with the diagonal black bar going across it, on the roads that means national speed limit, which is 70 miles an hour, which we aren't doing. But obviously things work different for trains. So yeah, I actually did apply to become a train driver, when I was about 18, 19 years old, I think it was. I think it might have been about that. So they put you through all these mechanical comprehension tests, in which you have to kind of work out, I can't even remember. It was something to do with like the angles and certain things, like machines, like old-time machines, and if cog's turning one way and this cog's turning this way, what way will this cog turn? That kind of stuff. And anyway, I did pass that, believe it or not, even though it kind of sounds like I don't know what I'm doing now. I did pass that, and I think we may have even had a second mechanical comprehension test. And then we had concentration and reactions, in which certain lights would come up, and you just had to hit those lights. I think you had to listen to stuff as well. I think you had to listen out for beeps on some headphones, maybe because of things like that. The block ahead is busy, which is why this is double yellow. In fact, the next two blocks are busy. So if I see a red light, I'm going to need to stop. So it's just a warning for the time being, but I should get prepared to stop at some point. And yeah, I passed that as well, the concentration and reactions, passed all that. And I failed at the interview because one of the questions on the interview was to basically just kind of discuss your personal life. Do you have anything going on at the time? And I said that yes, I do have something going on at the time. I'm currently doing a PC repair course. And they said to me, you know, what will you do if you get the job? What will you do? What will you do with your PC repair? Oh, I'm going a bit too slow. What will you do with your PC repair course? And I said, well, work comes first. I would put that to one side and concentrate on training to become a train driver. That's what I want to do. That's my job. It pays well, so I'll take it very seriously. And I failed because of that. Because they said I was too willing to give up on my job. So I was too willing to give up on my course. Therefore, I'd be willing to give up on other things, which wasn't true at all. I mean, you know, people that know me, you know, I mean, when I really want to learn something and train to do something, I stick with it. But oh well, that's what happened, and the rest is history. I ended up working in IT, so maybe they did me a favour, even though I would have been paid a lot more being a train driver. Right. Anyway, I'm not being a very good train driver right now because I'm breaking a lot of laws. I'm currently speeding, so this is going to incur myself quite a high penalty. There we go. Not good. So I'm going to lose some points. We're approaching Denmark Hill platform anyway, so just got to get used to my buttons. There is some detail in this game which is actually quite good, and they don't have to put much effort into the animations of the pedestrians. I think everyone's biggest flaw with this game is that you pay £25-30 for the game, and then you have to pay for all the DLC that goes on top of it, which is I think about £2,000 worth on top in total, and I certainly haven't spent that, trust me. I have been waiting for the DLC to go on sale on Steam, adding it to my wish list and letting it notify me so that I can get it cheaper. Okay, we're going to pick up a little bit of speed because we can. We are approaching the junction though, sorry, the platform, the station platform. I still haven't seen any W's. Let's start braking. Let's see if we can get a better positioning on this platform. It's not perfect, but it is better. Cool. Right, let's just have a look here. That door's open. For some reason these doors don't open, even though they're quite clearly on the platform. Let's wait for the doors to shut. There we go, they're shut. Let's go. You don't want to start off too harsh, because if you start off too harshly you get deducted points for that. If you brake too harshly you get points for that. So you kind of want a nice steady start, I've found. Oh, we've got another speed limit coming up here, 45 miles an hour, so we can't stay at 60 for very long. Let's just go full whack right now. I mean, I don't know if it's much point going all the way up to 60. So what I'm doing as well is recording the audio for this on a separate file. The reason being is so that I'm going to upload the gameplay footage by itself, so you'll get one with commentary and one without. I think that's fair. Sometimes people want to watch the videos without listening to commentary. I don't know if there's a way on YouTube where you can turn commentary on or off, have two different audio tracks, I don't know, but if you can then I'll look at it, but if not then there's two separate videos for now. Whoa, okay, okay, so there we go, emergency brake is on. That's my fault, because I failed to see the fact that we're going right down to 20 miles an hour. So speed in, this is not going to be good. Oh jeez, okay, there we go. Right, let's just go 20 miles an hour or so. I can do a little bit more speed than that, but there we go. I'm just going to have to keep it there. Speeding too much, not good. So I'm going to incur quite a lot of penalties on this. Hopefully I'll try and be more vigilant next time. We can go up to 45 miles an hour soon. These are very dirty, these windows, but there's no rain, so and it's not dark, so I don't need my lights on, but there you go, these are all the different options for lights. So this is obviously why there's a 20 miles an hour speed limit here from all these cross sections. Don't really know the actual term for it, because as I say, I'm not a train enthusiast, but I do enjoy this game. It's nice and calming. You don't really have to give it too much attention and concentration. You know, it's nice to start the weekend off with. And then I'll probably jump into Discworld after, which I'm not currently recording. So what inspired me to kind of do this again was probably my video production course I'm doing. I really want to get into filmmaking. I really enjoy it. Whether or not I'll make any films, I probably won't, but I'd like to create certain projects and stuff. Maybe film some events, maybe work for myself on weekends, do some bits, and we'll take it from there. Hopefully something can come of it, we'll see, but I'll probably keep you guys updated on the progress. I'm also going to start doing some more video game development courses as well. I'm currently speeding again. I do the video game development, and maybe I'll do some videos of me developing games as well. I know some people live stream that, but there are some people who are very, very talented, whereas I'm not, so we're actually nearly at our destination, I think. I really do wish we could do more than 45 miles an hour, and I haven't yet seen a W as far as I'm aware. Maybe we have and I've missed it, but I haven't seen it to my recollection. But they would have put it there for a reason, so I've probably missed that, so there's probably going to be some point deductions on that as well. And we're probably going to end up doing a steady 45 miles an hour, because this is probably going to be quite a large terminal that we're going to be approaching. What was he doing? He was walking on the other side of the tracks. So people in this game are magic as well. We're not far now, we're only 1.6 miles away. We're going to go up to 60 and then drop right down to 40, which is pretty pointless, but I don't make the rules. Just stay in neutral and glide for a little bit. There is an option to have your frame rate show, I think, on here, but no, I don't want that. I don't really want to see how poorly this is running. So London Victoria, I believe, is actually our next platform, which is why it's green. So we're going to ignore Chatham up Fast Victoria. Yeah, and that is our final destination right there. I mean, we're going to kind of hover really here about. I mean, I really don't see the point of this being 60, but I'm going to get a little warning here. There you go. Just meaning that the blocks ahead are busy, the 2 blocks. We need to now go down to 40 miles an hour anyway, so now we're going to get another one. There it goes. There we are. So we're ready, we're prepared for this, no penalties are going to be incurred. But we are going to be going down to 20 miles an hour really shortly as well. So we'll steadily decrease. So our one is yellow there, so we're alright for the minute. Oh, how am I speeding? Come on, that it makes it. Alright, we're speeding. Some more penalties there. And we're going to be going down to 15 miles an hour soon anyway, so let's just glide. Very nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm probably going to get bronze, I reckon. Something along those lines. I think they give you a little bit of leeway with the speed. I think maybe like 10% maybe. If you're like doing a couple miles over the speed limit, you don't get deducted points, but I should really pay more attention. I've definitely missed a lot of things anyway. I'm pretty sure I've missed a horn, but maybe I haven't. There's my horn. Okay, let's get a little bit of extra speed. I mean, we don't need to be completely crawling. We're still allowed 15 miles an hour. My door keeps slamming behind me. It's because I've got the door closed, which doesn't close properly. Because I'm doing my drying. I don't want that noise. Let's go up. Drift. We'll probably get ready to brake soon anyway, because we're going to be approaching the end of the line, which is just there. So we'll just glide. Let's go into 1. And glide. And for some reason we're emergency braking. Maybe I'm not allowed to get that close. So there's another 5 point deducted. I think that's the end of that then. Are we done? Or do I need to open this? Okay, let's open this up, and we've got a little clock this time. This is what I expected to see on every station, but obviously not. This guy's got a total disregard for staying behind the yellow line. This guy just does not give a crap. This will be a mature show, by the way, as well, because I will swear. So I do apologise in advance for that. And who walks like that? He's got his headphones on, he's loving life. Great work, all tasks completed successfully. Let's see how well you did. Let's. So we're probably going to get... so here's all my fines, all my penalties there. Speeding, emergency brake, speeding. And I think I've got a timeliness penalty as well there, which isn't good. So where is my ranking? You scored 172 XP gained. Bronze, silver, gold. What did I get? I guess I got gold. If I go back to the main menu, it will show. Drive. Hello. I just got a tick. No, so I didn't get any kind of medal. Okay, well, I'll try that again maybe some other time, and we'll do a different route as well. That's it for this one. If you did enjoy this little playthrough, then please like and subscribe. I'm going to be playing loads of different games as and when, so just stay tuned for the uploads. So thanks very much for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye.